بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أهلا وسهلا بكم مشاهدينا الكرام في هذا اللقاء الخاص مع مدرب منتخبنا الوطني الأول لكرة القدم الكابتن كارلوس. 4 أشهر تقريبا قضاها مع منتخبنا الوطني الأول لكرة القدم، لم يوفق من خلالها في التأهل للمونديال، والآن نحن على أعتاب مشاركة في كأس العرب. الكثير من الخيارات والقرارات التي اتخذها مؤخرا سنناقشه فيها، ونتحدث أيضا عن المرحلة القادمة وعقده مع الاتحاد العماني لكرة القدم. How is the journey going on so far?
Our destination, we did not succeed. Let's make it clear. The goal was to qualify. Was possible to qualify. Was very difficult to qualify under the circumstances and the conditions that Oman play. Was not a fair environment for Oman. Was not right what happened. And secondly,
May you explain more what you mean by the conditions?
I mean, when you have a World Cup qualification, you have to give the same conditions and same opportunities for the candidates. And the way they build this qualification looks the same, but was not the same at the end. Because, first of all, why Oman play all the games away and Qatar play 2 games home? This is not fair. This is not doesn't sound good because it looks the same, but at the end is not the same. Why we play Qatar and after UAE with only 3 days rest, and Qatar play with 6 days rest? It looks the same, but it's not the same. And what we coaches we want, it is to have fair and equal opportunities. And at the end, if you're better than me, I shake hands with you. But I'm not sure. I finished that competition, and you see the performance of Oman. First game, second game, we close, 10 minutes to go. We close, we win 10 minutes from the end of the game. It looks the same, but it was not the same because my players, our Omani players, they tired. They're not ready to keep going, fighting until the end. And that is not fair. That was not really fair. So when I finished the game, I was really very, very proud of my team, very proud of our players. They did the best. They worked hard. They tried. And
but coach,
we did not succeed. But I don't consider that was a failure to Oman. Was not to fail the World Cup qualification.
But now, coach, you want to say that those conditions were the main reason that we could not qualify for the World Cup because of those conditions?
No, not at all. What I'm saying it is the environment that we play, the final competition was not fair, was not equal, was not right. It was the main reason? No. The main reason start before. The main reason start when Oman football doesn't put a plan for 2, 3, 4 years to build up one team and strong players, powerful players, players that are ready to compete. Our players in this moment in the national team, they are not ready to compete at high level of football. We have the data, we have the results. We know how much it is necessary to run, to jump, to fight, to recover. They can do it 1 game, But when it is necessary to recovery after 3 days, just think about that. You have...
But coach, sorry for interrupting you. At the beginning, you said that you know all those circumstances and you are ready. You will fight with the team and you believe that you can do it.
Yeah, of course.
So now, I mean, at the beginning, you didn't mention those aspects, I mean.
So when you go to one show, you talk about your weaknesses in front of other television channels.
I don't mean that. I don't mean that. But
you don't.
I mean, you were confident.
Yes.
In the first conference.
What do you expect from a leader? What do you expect from a leader? That I show my weaknesses, or no? I was confident, and why I was confident? Because the players, they work hard. The players, they prepare themselves. Everything that I asked them, they did it. And they went to the pitch, they fight like champions. But at the end, in those last 10 minutes, was not enough.
So, coach, from what you are saying now, we'll achieve nothing.
Sorry?
I mean, we will, as Oman team, we will achieve nothing.
But was not only now, it was only also before.
I understand. But you know, what's the case now?
The case it is that
and the
in the last few years, Oman is sleeping.
Sleeping.
Let's admit that. If you compare the evolution of UAE, the evolution of Qatar, the evolution of Japan. I was in Japan in 1997. 1997, they have a plan of 30 years to develop football. 1997, you're probably not born when they start to work hard, and they have dozens of players in Europe.
But sorry, coach, when you say that you were sleeping, okay.
You have to sorry to Oman football, not to me.
Okay, I will ask them. But now, coach like you with that history, how can you accept having such mission when we are sleeping last years?
Because it's part of my duties and part of my commitments to help people to grow up.
Yeah, but you are now, what I understand, you are saying we are losing in all ways.
No, I didn't say we are losing in all ways. I am saying if you want to succeed at the end of one competition, qualify for the World Cup, to become champion, because one thing, once in a while, it is to win 1 or 2 games. You can win 1 or 2 games all the time, in 10 games. But the question, it is not to win 1 or 2 games. It is, at the end of the journey, become champion. To become champion, we need to do much more than this. I'm sorry to be honest.
No, I prefer to be honest. Yeah. Please.
If you're not honest, if you not say exactly what, if I don't come here and don't say exactly what you need, it's like a doctor to come and show you show your disease, and I lie to you, pretending that I will not tell you the truth about your disease. Oman football.
Yeah, but coach, sorry. Again, to the beginning. I still remember how confident you were in the first press conference.
Yes.
All media, all fans, even they were dreaming. We have Carlos Queiroz now.
Yeah.
We can do it.
Yeah.
And you were, again, confident enough. Yeah. Now, after those matches, you are saying that we are sleeping, the players are not ready, the league is weak.
No, I'm not excusing. I'm telling about what you should do for the next 4, 6, 8 years. You have to change. I'm not talking about the Arab Cup, that we are preparing the Arab Cup, and we are trying to win the next game, and the next game. What I'm saying it is, if Oman football wants to be on top of football in Asia, you have to change. You cannot have a league that you don't change. You cannot have a youth education system that doesn't change, a coaching education system that don't change. You cannot have infrastructures in the club that don't change. You need to put your resources to develop football. So if you compare, let's forget other countries from the east side of Asia. But if you compare your neighbors, UAE and Qatar, with what Oman did in the last 10 years, you can see the difference. You can see when you broadcast games of UAE. You see the level of that competition. I just give you one example. Oman have some nice facilities. I arrive here, just one example. everybody come to me and say, "Oh, coach, be careful. The players they like to sleep in the morning. They only training one time per day by afternoon." I say, "Why? Why? You have gym facilities. You have indoor facilities. Why the players they cannot wake up and go and train in the morning in summertime, in good gym facilities, good indoor facilities, and go to the pitch afternoon?" But the ones that they don't want to do that are the managers.
The managers.
The managers and the club. I mean, if I can work only 2 hours, why should work 6 hours? So it's like you don't come, I don't want. So at the end of the day, nothing changed. And
they may affect the players as well.
And affect the players. So because you have to put more demands in the players. The players, they want to work. The players, they want to be better. The players, they want to win. The players, they have a dream to go and play outside. So if we push them, if we attract them to good environment, to good work, they come.
Great.
They want to grow up.
Great.
So what I want to say, the club's mentality in Oman, like I said in Iran, like I said in Egypt, the club's mentality are the ones that they need to change. The mentality of the federation, they need to change. The attitude, they need to understand that it's not only to throw the players to the pitch and say, "Okay, guys, win the game." No, we start to win the game outside. We start to win the games when we change the way we approach the preparation. Because you see, I check from the statistical point of view, Oman results. You cannot imagine how many defeats Oman have in between minute 73 and 85 and 86. It is exactly when the players, they start not to be able to answer
physically
to the demands of the game. But let's be honest. Why you have only, yesterday I was watching one game, I will not say the game, in the television. I think 6 people was in the stadium. Why people, they don't go to the stadium? You think the fans are stupid? No, the fans are not stupid. The fans, they don't go to the stadium because they don't feel attractive to those shows, to those performance.
What do they miss? I mean, those shows.
The quality of the game must improve. The quality of the players must improve. We, in this moment, in my belief, my opinion, it's just an opinion, we don't have enough quality players to perform first league championship with 14 players. We don't have. We have probably quality players for 8 clubs, maximum 10 clubs in Oman.
So what can I understand from what you're saying, that still the level of the league is not the level
it's not enough.
Which can build a complete player?
The level of the league, it's killing Oman football. I can say this very clear. The level of the league is killing the development of football in Oman, because the players, they cannot grow up with matches. To be honest, I don't know if it happened to you. Sometimes you go to see one game in the league, I almost sleep in the league because there is no intensity, there is no rhythm, there is no fight, there is no enthusiasm.
You are talking about honestly, and I'll be honest with you. Fans are getting tired of hearing.
Who?
Fans, people, analysts are getting tired from hearing that. I mean, our league is not good. Our neighbors are better. We still have to improve in different aspects.
No, you're not tired. I'm sorry, you're not tired. When you're tired, you change. But because you're not been changing, it's not because you're tired. You like that. I'm sorry, you're not tired. You love that.
We love that.
Yeah, because if you're really tired, you change. But because in the last few years, you did not change to improve and make a big impact, you love that. That's because you love it.
No, you don't love it.
No, you love it. Because if you don't love it, you change. You have to change. And this is exactly things that we are making decisions now. Look at the young players that step by step I'm putting in the team. Look at the young players. You think...
the young players?
See,
whom you mean? Give me.
Check the list.
I check you.
Check Sultan, Hayad.
How many minutes? Ahad didn't play in UAE and Qatar matches. Ahad. Sultan played only a few minutes, coach.
Yeah, but you know that Sultan was injured. He came from an injury and he progressed, and we saved him and we put him in the team. But you think it is in World Cup games. It is in the World Cup games that you throw a young player to win the game.
No,
I
didn't say that.
Yeah.
But again, since we are talking about the match,
listen to
please,
me.
coach.
No,
Please, coach.
No, you listen to me.
No.
You ask the questions,
Yeah,
you listen
please.
to me.
Please.
He started to come with us. He started to train with us. He started to progress. Now it's Arab Cup. Who is in the team?
You brought only 2 new players, Saeed Al-Alawi and Khalid Al-Ghatrifi.
I think you are not well informed. You are not.
Who are the players, the young players you brought?
Look, you have a young goalkeeper, Bilal.
Bilal is not a young player. He already played with the national team around 28 years now.
But it is a new player because we have Faz and we have all other players with 33, 34 years old, and we have to start to renew the team. But you have to renew the team with the reality that you have. I cannot go there and invent players. If the players, they don't have quality, if the players, they don't have the skills to play in the national team, you cannot bring the players. You have to choose the players that they really, you have now the young player under 20, Saeed in the team, that I call him
Saeed Al-Alawi.
Yeah.
Ahad Mshaikhi, Ahad.
This, you have to bring...
In Qatar match, for example, you started with Ghanem Al-Habshi. Okay, we all expected Ahad to start. Why he didn't play?
Yeah, well, look, it's my option. It's my option. Everybody expect that probably I start with other players, and I did a different decision. But this is part of the coaching. This is part of the game. It's not,
we understand. But some analysts say that...
Look, analysts, don't talk about analysts with me because I respect all analysts. But you bring me the analysts that they win one game, I talk with them. I don't talk to analysts that they never win one game.
Sorry. Just to reply, if possible. Now they say we missed the balance in the midfield when Ghanem Al-Habshi started. We played almost 5 defenders against Qatar. So, in building the counter...
Why you say you play 5 defenders?
Ghanem was, let's say, okay, he went to the midfield, but in the end he's a defender.
Yeah. But is a and Aribit is what when he plays midfield?
Harib?
Yeah, is a central midfield is an offensive player or a defensive player?
He's defensive and sometimes.
So Ghanem come to make the role of Arib.
Ahad can't play that role.
Sorry?
Ahad can't play that role.
He was not ready. He doesn't have enough experience to start one game like that.
Ghanem Al-Habshi does have. Ghanem?
Sorry?
Ghanem does have the experience?
He doesn't have the experience, but because we've been in training sessions, we test the solutions. We play in Istanbul, and we test all the solutions for the national team. We realized that was the best option for that game.
We saw Qatar match. In the second half, we all believe that we had the chance to attack them more. I mean, Qatar wasn't that, let's say, strong team.
Yeah.
Yeah, why we didn't?
You know, I listen to the commentators of Qatar.
Yeah.
They also make the same comment.
Okay.
They also believe that they could attack more. Why they did not attack more? Because football is a game. Football is a game. You have the belief that you could attack more. Qatar commentators, they also have the belief they should attack more. But why they did not attack more? Because they have, we have on the pitch 2 teams respecting each other, playing strong defensive and attack, and the important thing in that game, nobody wants to lose that game. Nobody wants to lose that game.
So you were thinking of the draw more than anything else?
We don't think about the draw. We always play to win. But the most important thing for us in Qatar in that first game was not to lose that game. Not to lose it was the most important thing.
But if we win
that's
it,
why, that's why that Qatar also did not open the game. Because if Qatar opened the game to come to attack, we also opened the game to go to attack.
After 3 days, you'll play UAE. So if you win Qatar, your chances may be much more.
But my friend, that is only from the theoretical point of view.
Theoretical.
Yeah. Theoretical point of view, I think like that. Everybody think like that. But when the game starts, is a different story. You don't play with speculations. Don't you think that we play to win that game? We tried to win that game. Qatar tried to win that game. But we knew we knew that if we make a mistake in the first game, our chances in the second game was much lower. Why? Because we're more tired and we lost 1 point. So when we went to Qatar, to UAE, we changed completely our strategy. We forced UAE to defend and at second half open the game. And as you remember, we have 3 chances to score and win the game. We have 3 open chances. Yeah, we are much. But unfortunately, we did not score.
But okay, some will say we played an ideal first half.
Ideal situation was this. I make the approach that that competition was not 2 games. Was 1 game with 180 minutes. Was my approach. And was important not to finish first half losing. Very important. And we go for it in the second half. That was our approach in the.
But we played a very good half against UAE. We scored a goal and we see good football. When we attack them, we were really dangerous. Why we, again, in the second half, returned back, focus on our defensive line?
The second half?
Against UAE.
Yeah.
I mean, we were focusing defensively.
Yeah. I didn't understand your question.
I mean, we let them play, especially in the midfield.
Yeah.
UAE. They could have the ball. Ball position was higher for them, yeah?
The first half?
Second half.
Second half.
Yeah.
Yeah, because from the strategic point of view, we have one approach in the first half. Second half, I knew that our players, they were not so ready, not so fresh to compete against UAE. We invite them to come against us, and we try to surprise UAE in a counterattack. We build up 3 clear opportunities to score. 3. Before UAE's score, we have 2 chances to score. Even after they score the first goal, we have more 2 chances to score. Unfortunately, we did not score, but it's part of the game. It's part of the game.
So, from your own point of view, we did the best thing possible in the 2 matches?
I think under the circumstances, we did great. Because you can tell me why we did not attack in the second half or this or against Qatar, we did not go more forward. But I didn't listen you and the commentators asking why our national team players, they only arrived Tuesday to play Wednesday. I didn't listen your commentators to blame and fight to protect my national team. We have 5 players in our national team that they play Saturday and Sunday to play a World Cup game Wednesday. You should fight for that. But everybody shut up with those comments.
No.
And I was the only one.
It's not about that.
It's about that. I was the only one that on the pitch I come to defend the national team of
you all defend our national team, coach.
I don't see that. I didn't see that.
But see, in the end, we can't discuss it. That
we cannot have a World Cup game. We cannot have a World Cup game, which is the most serious competition in the world, and make a camp with no players. Did you know that we make a camp with no players? Our players, they only arrive 2-3 days before the match. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Is that right?
No.
So, after you have one team, like Oman, that doesn't have the players to prepare the games, against another team that was full-time based with all the players, with better conditions. If you take in consideration the performance of our players, the way they play, the way they fight, the way they try to win the games, I think everybody should be proud of that.
Let's talk about Al-Mundhir Al-Alawi.
Yeah.
Why you excluded him from
didn't exclude that. Al-Mundhir is with us now in the camp.
Yeah, this is
when I arrive here.
Yeah.
Let's make it clear. When I arrive here to Oman, we start to put in place a preparation program. We put in place training sessions. We invite the players to come for training sessions, and Mr. Mutter disappeared. He went home. He doesn't train with us.
He didn't train with you?
No, he disappeared. We invite him to come for the camp and disappeared. He went home. So when he went to Jordan, he was not in good form. was not in a good shape.
Sorry, coach. So in the camp, when you call him, he didn't attend the camp?
No, he didn't attend the camp.
Which camp?
The first camp here in Oman, when I start to work with Essam, with Busaid, with Jamil, with those guys.
Yeah.
For any reason that I don't know, it's not part of my business, Munter went home. So it doesn't show up the attitude that I expect from the players to be in the national team.
But why? Sorry, why?
You have to ask him, not
you have team manager. The team manager, what did he say to you?
I don't know. This is something you have to ask him.
No,
this is past.
This is part of your.
This past. This is history. Just to explain, he was late in his preparation.
Late, huh?
Late in his preparation.
Okay.
When he went to Jordan, we checked the matches. We called him to our camp, and when we compared his performance with other players, in that moment, Munter was late in his preparation. That was the reason why he was not an option, because he was late. After a couple of weeks in Jordan, after playing the matches that he has been playing in Jordan, now his form come back. And because his form come back, I call him to the national team.
Great.
What you need to understand is this. When we make decisions, I don't make decisions in names. And I make decisions in performance. The moment we need Munter in those days, he was not in the right form and shape that was necessary to play in the national team. That's why I did not call him. But what I am trying to explain to you today, it is, if he started the preparation with us since the beginning, most probably when it was time to play those games, he could be in form. But for any reason, that is for sure a private reason, at the beginning, we put the trainings and the plans for him to train, and for any reason, he doesn't come. So that was the reason why he was late.
This is the case, yeah? There is no issue, no problem between you and him?
No issue. He was not in the right form and shape. Simple like that.
Mulham al-Sunaidi, he's out of your consideration? You don't count on him?
We'll see. He's in the list. And the right opportunity probably will come.
But what does he need, to do in order to come back to the national team?
Nothing more.
Nothing
more. You just have to keep going. I keep following his performances.
Regarding the list, the latest one, you excluded Khalid Al-Breiki and Abdurrahman Al-Mshafri. What's the case for these two players?
No, I did not exclude nobody. Was not possible to include them
Why?
on the list.
Why?
Because these friendly games and this camp, we have one thing in mind. We are preparing our team for Arab Cup.
Okay.
If the players, they cannot play Arab Cup, what is the sense to have them in camp?
Okay, but you have Isam. Isam will play.
Isam, let me tell you one thing. During the qualifiers, I was catch under promises. They promise, we talk with this, we talk with them, the player come. When was time to prepare the team, then they did not come. And I took the blame and the responsibility because I trust promises. I trust.
Who promised you?
The promises of the coaches, the promises of the managers that they will do the best. They will do the best to release the players.
Okay.
Oh, coach, don't worry. We're going to try to do our best. We're going to try to bring the players. We're going to try to do that. Okay. So I trust those promises. This time was different. I told the Federation and I told the clubs, I want a written commitment from the clubs if they release the players, yes or no. If they don't have a written commitment that they release the players are out.
Isam.
And Isam, we have the guarantee that he stay from the beginning until the end. Jamil from the beginning until the end. Munter from the beginning until the end. Because if I didn't have with me the written guarantee or the word of the president,
okay,
that the players, they can stay with us, they also out of the national team. So I did not exclude Abdurrahman and
But do they have issue now with their club? They have issue because they are...
because there is a game 3rd of December against Spartak. They have a cup game, 3rd of December. And the club, they want that they play that game. So if they play that game, they cannot play 2nd against Saudi Arabia. They cannot play 5 against Morocco. So if they cannot play,
what about
choose other players.
Arshad Al-Alawi is not on the list.
No.
Why?
Because very unfortunately he got injury. He have a tear in his muscle.
How long he'll be out?
I think, according to my information, that at least 5 to 6 weeks.
Okay, what about Hatem Al-Roshdi? Although he played very well with the Shabab in the Challenge Cup, but he's not in the list.
He's a great player. We've been supporting Hatem a lot. And I think in the future, depends the system that we're gonna play in the national team. Probably he can have a position in the team. For these 2 games and for Arab Cup, I decide to bring other players to see other options, other strategic options for the team.
So he won't be in the Arab Cup?
No, not in Arab Cup.
Okay.
Because in this moment I want to try a new approach, a new strategic approach in the national team.
Okay, there is one more issue, Coach, regarding Saeed Al-Alawi, the young player who you called now. We noticed that he was called for the Olympic team and for the national team almost in the same period of time.
Yeah, that happens also when at the beginning when I called Sultan and after he became injured, unfortunately we have this overlap obligations. But you know, the national A team is always the top priority. The best situation was not to have overlap and the players they can be serving both national teams. But unfortunately, in this moment, we need Saeed in the team.
So he won't be with the Olympic team, yeah?
No, until Arab Cup. Now he'll be with me.
Jamil as well.
Jamil is make a full training today, completely full.
Back to the match against Qatar after the injury, you post on your social media, Instagram, that he'll be out for 8 to 10 months.
That was the suspicion because the moment we make the first examination, we have a suspicion they have a crucial ligament problem. But very fortunately for Jamil, that injury was not so extensive. So through a conservative treatment was possible to recover Jamil more oral. Thanks God when that happened.
Okay, now Coach, there is an important point. The age average of the team is almost 30 years old, and it's a very high number. Yeah. What can you say about it?
We have to go, look, age in football is a number.
But you're talking about the physical side.
Yes,
the impact
but
of it.
Age is a number. You have to check the performance first. Because Cristiano Ronaldo is almost 42, and the performance.
But yeah, he cannot play in the elite leagues in the world, you know.
Okay, but see this. One example: we have goalkeeper fires. It is one player with more age, but his performance still enough good to be in the national team, and not only because of his performance. He carry with him one experience that now is sharing that experience with not Ibrahim. Ibrahim is more experienced, but the other 2 young goalkeepers that I have now, he bring that stability, that experience, that knowledge. So you cannot release one player just because of the age. So you have to be sure that when you release, it is in the right time. Like when you put an under 20, it is in the right time.
You mentioned more than one time to work to qualify for the World Cup, that will need years from you, okay?
Yeah.
And you said that you should work from today for 230 World Cup. Now we were expecting to see some more young players in the team because Arab Cup in the end, it's not that big dream we want to achieve. We are thinking of Asian Cup, of the World Cup as well, 2030. So let me say it frankly, some fans are disappointed from the list. They were expecting some more fresh blood, more young players. Because we know some players cannot continue with us until 2030.
I know that. I know that better than any fan. I know that better than any coach, and I know that better than any commentator. But I know something better than all of them.
What is it?
I know the players that are in the farm, and I know them enough to be sure that in this moment, if they are ready to start to make that transition or not.
Mm-hmm.
And you cannot pick one player from a name just because it is a young player.
You mentioned your assistant coach and the job they are doing. My question is, Hamid Al-Azzani will continue with you?
Look, when I arrived here to start the job, the information that I received from the federation that was Hamed will be our local coach, assistant coach for the national A team. But as far as I know, for some private reasons of Ahmed, I don't want to talk about one specific thing because it's very private and confidential. So from the personal point of view, I understand the reasons he cannot keep going with the A team. But also, I understand that the federation did not clear that situation if Ahmed stay with the under-20 coach or assistant coach in the A team. And because of his private reasons, he cannot do both jobs at the same time. So very unfortunately, I'm not really very happy with that. I prefer that Ahmed keep going with us. But this is one situation that I need to respect. It's a decision from the coach. He's a fantastic guy. He was with us. It's one of my brothers today here in
So he will not be with you anymore?
Unfortunately, as far as I know, no.
Okay.
For his own reasons, and also because the federation did not clear the situation, being or national team or under 20 coach.
Clear.
And then I respect. I mean, it's not nothing that I can. I'm not happy, but the federation and Ahmed, they have my full respect about that.
Okay, coach. Let's go back to your social media account. In Turkey camp, you post on Instagram saying, "One fake friend inside the tent is more dangerous than 1,000 enemies outside." What do you mean?
That when you choose a team, when you have staff, when you have let's say when you go to war, you have to be sure that everybody it is aligned in the same way of thinking. It is aligned in the same direction. It is thinking the same way. It is fighting for the same values, the same principles. And when you have that strength inside your team and that strength inside your group, for sure you are more strong because you know you only have to be worried with things that come in front of you. And again, in that camp, I start to listen some promises and some commitments that in the final moment they did not happen.
What commitment? What promises?
For instance, I would like and I wish that one player like Sam was with us in a full time. I don't understand how the national A team of Oman, that was his coach, just to have a friendly camp in Iraq, a friendly camp of preparation. I thought that Sam will come to be in the team to make that 10 more solid, more consistent. But when it doesn't show up because the coach doesn't allow it to come, we become more weak. We become more.
You mean the coach of Assam club? He refused
to. The coach, the club, they pick Assam to go to one camp, which I respect. I don't have nothing against that. If you ask me, if you're the coach of the team, you do the same? Probably yes, because I told you at the beginning, I've been in both sides of the river.
Yeah.
So I understand that. But what I don't understand it is, we are at the beginning of the season. The key games, they come far away. When we start to talk about that, we have a chance, and we believe that he could come to camp and stay with us. But at the end, it did not come. So it was a disappointment moment for me. I feel frustrated with that. And again, if you are able on time to build up your house solid, consistent, united, with the right mentality, and everybody aligned in the same direction, the same goals, when the competition comes, you are more solid. You have better chances. But in that moment, I felt that our weakness come from inside.
From
So
inside.
I was disappointed and frustrated with that.
May we explain it more? What kind of weakness?
Because the national team was counting. I was counting with some solutions, and those solutions, they did not come on time.
And one of them Isam.
And one of them Assam, yeah.
What's your future plan? Are you staying with us?
If man really wants to be on top, if a man really believes that the goal is to change, yeah, it is something that attracts me, and I feel the motivation. But if it is to keep going, doing only the same things that we did before, doesn't make sense. You don't need a coach like me.
So now, in this moment,
I have the commitment, the wish, and the desire of Mr. President that the goal and the dream it is to change.
To change.
Yeah,
But
change.
Okay, if things continue the same, you will not continue with us?
No, with the same. You don't need a coach like me to keep going doing the same things. You don't need my guidance. You don't need my experience. You don't need my knowledge. Because to do what you did last year, or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, you don't need a coach like me. You have to work with the people that get used to do those things. I am a coach that I like to see things changing, not revolutions. As I told you, a football team is not from day and night decisions. You have to be caution. You have to be smart. You have to know when it is the right time to bring a player in, to bring the player out. So this should be part of a strategic plan, a strategic vision.
Yeah.
And you need time. There is one thing that you cannot buy in football. You can go to the supermarket, you can buy everything, but there is two things you cannot buy in football. One, it is talent, which I believe that with good observations we can select and scout better and better players in Oman. Number two, you cannot buy time. You cannot buy time in life. I wish I could buy time. If I could buy time, you're not talking with a senior coach. I will have 25 years old. I will change immediately my age.
Again, to your contract, Oman Football Association, did they talk to you to extend or not yet?
No, I mean, to be honest with you, my relationship with President Sulman, I will not say for respect that it's my old brother because I'm older than him, but we have a very, very close understanding. I respect him a lot. I don't want to let him down. He trusts me. He gave me this opportunity to work with Oman, and I'll do whatever it will be in my hands to fulfill his dreams and his expectations. If I can do it or not, it's another story. We have to finish Arab Cup, and only after Arab Cup we have to talk and see exactly in which direction Oman should go.
Coach,
I am now just to add this, writing and studying the master plan, my vision for the future of Oman football for 4-8 years for the next generation of players.
Yeah, you are writing the vision.
Yes.
You mentioned that vision in your first press conference.
Yeah.
I mean, what's your role? Now, we are talking about your contract and still you are not sure you'll continue or not. But that vision will be for 2034, yeah?
Yes,
Who will follow up with it? Who will...
I mean, I'm not the only coach and the only man in the world that are able to improve. Or
no, I mean, you will set the vision and give it to them. They will work on it, or
no? The vision, the vision. It is what I think after more than 300 international matches, 5 World Cups, World Cup qualifications, developing players in South Africa, in Portugal, in Colombia, and all over the world. Now studying the reality of Oman football. I'll bring my vision, but what will be the most important step after? It is to adapt the reality and the identity and the culture of Oman football to this vision, because I cannot bring the vision of Portuguese development strategic approach, because that applies to many coaches and in many nations in the world. They make a mistake to copy the Dutch model, the tic-tac model.
You have to set your own model regarding the environment.
You have to create a vision, but with the identity and culture of Oman. I call it in the project, is already written, Made in Oman.
Honestly speaking, we hear that you were looking for another challenge for a team playing in the coming World Cup. Is that true or not?
In this moment, to be honest with you, I come to a stage of my life, I want to think about today and win the match tomorrow.
That's it.
If God give me health to do that, I'll be very happy in my life. But I always work with the eyes in the future. And that is exactly what coming back to the vision and Made in Oman, with me or with President Suleiman or not, that plan must be the legacy. No matter it is me, President Suleiman, or Mourinho, or you, the legacy is there.
But again, you didn't answer my question. Are you thinking of a team in the World Cup, frankly speaking?
Can happen.
Can happen.
Can happen. We never know. We never know. If God give me the strength and the health that I have today, I still running 3-4 kilometers per day, one hour in the gym. I feel great, sleep well, take care of the food. Why not?
Why not? You want to play there for the 5th time, yeah?
That was my dream, and that was the reason I come here. So trust me and believe me, nobody at the end of the match was more disappointed than me after we did not qualify.
Great. Now, at the end, what's your message to the fans, Coach, who are waiting for a better team?
My message to the fans, it is this. We coaches and we players, we understand that the fans, they want the results.
Yeah.
We know that the only medicine that it works in football, it is to win. I know that my job, my main job, it is to make the people happy. Our job, it is entertainment. We work in the entertainment business. And entertainment business, it is to make the people happy, to make the people proud. So what I ask the fans and sometimes the commentators to take in consideration, it is we cannot buy time. There are things that in football can only grow up with time. If the fans, they don't understand that football needs to change. The system needs to change. But when you believe that is only changing the coach, that you reach your success, you make a big mistake.
And you will not change.
And you will not change nothing.
Anyway, Mr. Carlos Queiroz, head coach of our national team, thank you so much for being with us today.
We did not talk for 3 months, so we have a long conversation here today.
Thank you so much. It was our pleasure having you.
All the best to you, all your crew here also. And my final words, it is for Oman football fans. I wish all the best. But special and particular, I want to show my gratitude for this country to bring me here and have the opportunity to share my life with Omani people.
Thank you so much. And we wish you all the best in the coming future with our national team.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. إذن هكذا كان حديث مدرب منتخبنا الوطني الأول لكرة القدم كارلوس كيروش عن المرحلة الماضية، عن قراراته، عن اختياراته الفنية في انتظار المرحلة القادمة وما ستحمله من أخبار لكرة القدم العمانية. إلى اللقاء.